Hi, welcome back to the channel. My name is Chris. I'm a veteran with a disability rating. I was a former veteran service officer, and I'm currently a VA claims rater. There's a saying among VA claims rater, which is grant if you can, deny if you must. So it's important to understand, though, that we're not veteran advocates. It's like the idea of a victim's advocate who represents a victim through the court case, and the prosecutor and the defender who have different roles. The law basically says we have to give you the benefit of the doubt when the evidence is in equipoise. That was when the evidence is at least balanced in a perfect 50-50, tie goes to the runner, that's you. But if the evidence does not demonstrate that, well, we have to find based on the evidence. So for all of you that think, okay, I filed a claim because I had this happen in service and I never complained about it because I'd get in trouble. Look, I've heard that. I felt that myself as a veteran. Now, I have found in my experience that VA claims examiners, both private in terms of the contract companies like Loyal Source and LHI and QTC, VES, sometimes they're very objective, and sometimes, honestly, even as a veteran, I think I benefited from this myself. They seem more like veteran advocates. Now, that's good and bad. That's good for us as veterans, but that's kind of bad for the country long term in terms of how money is spent. Just understand it's a difficult job to wade through all that and then just stay objective and try not to even get your own personal emotions involved when you feel like someone's kind of moving in there, trying to take advantage of the system. You know, we can all have attitudes. I admit it. You know, when you've been in a wartime theater, you can have an attitude toward people that haven't been in a wartime theater. For those in wartime theaters, if you're a shooting veteran and you're a non-shooting veteran, even there can be an attitude between those two. So let's just stop comparing ourselves with one another and be thankful for the work that we did do. And it's honorable work, whether you were in Germany or you were in Vietnam, whether you were in the Middle East, in Iraq, Afghanistan, Saudi Arabia, or you stayed home and you supported the mission. I think sometimes it's veterans that are desperate for a claim that run to pay outlandish amounts of money for private attorney fees. Sometimes I feel like they run to these private DBQs and these private examiners and pay for someone in Florida when they live over on the East Coast in Massachusetts to do a nexus based on their statement. And believe me, I see those, and we understand what we're looking at when we see those. And often they don't have much probative value because they're insufficient. They don't have the information where they've looked at your records. All they have is your symptoms from your statement. They don't look at any of your military history. They don't look at any of your service treatment records. They're usually making generalities, trying to tie some toxic exposure to a study that's general and not even to you specific in terms of your exposure. So be very careful before you run out there and just spend money as a Hail Mary to try to get your claim. Think, regroup, meet with an accredited VSO, talk through the situation, represent your evidence in a way with a new entitlement if you can, and then push forward with it. Just understand we're not out to get you. I feel like everyone truly does care. We can't always make the decision that's going to be what you want, but we're going to try to make a decision that's fair, and we make mistakes. Understand, there's a lot of accountability in the VBA among the claims raters for how we do our job. So until next time, y'all take care.